Hey, beautiful angels. I got gifted a Shirley Temple with tequila and Red Bull in it, and it tasted like a cherry apple soda, and it made my brain go wee. And I'm finally on the I'm in the space before the come down. So let me just get this off my chest and lay it to rest. I love when men wear glasses. I think it's so sexy. Because how do I put this? If you're already attractive without glasses, because how do I put this? Some people look good without glasses. Like, some people, when they put on glasses, it depends on the type, but they just kind of like it lessens their attraction. I think it depends on like eye positioning and skin and like hairstyle and stuff. But to me personally, like, if I'm already attracted to you and you put on some glasses, immediately yes. Like, for some people, like, they can put on glasses and they'll look mid because it'll cover their long beautiful eyelashes or make their eyebrows look funny or make their face look too small or their eyes too big or their eyes too beady or whatever fucking reason. But some people have a face card where if they put on glasses, the whole world brightens up instantly. Like, holy shit. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, it's a work of art. It's like, nigga, your face is a work of art and you just got it framed for me by putting those on your face. Amen. We love glasses. I remember I was with this one dude. I'm not gonna say his name because he's terrible. Let's just say when I first met him, I was like, this dude is like, in my head, it's like, okay, he's somewhere between like a 6.5 and like a really, really strong 7.5. And if you're wondering what the fuck does that mean, it means like, he's not the type of person I'd be like, hell yeah, or like, yeah, absolutely. He just has the attraction levels of like, yeah, I don't see why not. Like, he's like that level of attractive where it's like, yeah, attractive enough where I'd be down to keep talking to him, not attractive enough where I'm going to like crave him overtly so. At least when I first met him, because it was just like, okay, this is just some dude wearing a Carhartt beanie, can't fully see his hair and stuff, and he looks pretty good. He looks like he has a solid build. But let me not hype this nigga up too much because he's terrible. Let's just say, for the sake of this video, I remember when I saw him in glasses for the first time, I remember he was like, yeah, I never wear these in public ever. And I remember he tried them on in front of me, and I just was like, he was like, what? And I said, what the fuck? You mean you never wear those? Why don't you fucking wear? And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, why do you never wear those? You look so fucking good in them. He was like, what? I said, you look so fucking good in them. And he was like, shit, really? And I said, you look so fucking good in those. Like, I actually want to fuck right now. He was like, oh shit. He was, every time I saw, almost every single other time I saw him from that point on, he wore his fucking glasses. And then lo and behold, he also got better at driving and doing basically every fucking thing. Like, yeah. He just was like, I'm not gonna get any bitches if I wear these nerdy ass frames. And all it did, when, like, the second he put those fucking glasses on, it's like I was just immediately started ovulating 24/7. I swear to God. And like, there's a logic behind it though, because I guess whenever I look at photos of people from like way back in the day, like the 50s or 60s or whatever, whenever someone shows me a picture like, oh, this is how my granddad looked back in the day, it'll be the most handsome man ever, and his beauty will shine through, but he'll look sophisticated because he's got glasses on. He'll look like, it's like, yeah, that's the type of man who definitely built a house with his bare hands and owns his own like public fucking collection of library books. Like, he has his own library and he drinks whiskey on the rocks, and he seems like the type of man to take you out to a nice fine wine dinner and will like happily like pay his taxes and never put you in any trouble, and will give you like 5 or 6 kids with very good, very lovely, loving, safe missionary sex with doggy on the holidays. Like, that just comes to mind for me. So I don't know, whenever I see, so it's like, how do I put this? I don't usually like to date men who I consider obscenely attractive, because niggas ain't shit. Like I'm just saying, like, insecure niggas, if they think you are better than them, they will fucking try to ruin your life. But I swear to God, these hot niggas, oh, it's like okay, you got two options. You got the dudes who are like, below an 8, and they're gonna be, they just try to sabotage you at every step of the way. And then you got the dudes who are above an 8, and they act like God's gift to the fucking earth, and they will not see any beauty in you because they're too busy staring at their own reflection like fucking narcissists. The Greek god, or the story, by the way, of Narcissus. The guy who was staring at his reflection in the puddle. Does anyone know that reference? Guys who have glasses do, because they read books. But yeah, it's like, yeah, simply put, like it just does something. to a woman. If you see like your boyfriend or whatever, or your man, and you always see him in like sweatshirts, hoodies, and all that, and then one day you see him in like a button up shirt with some rolled up sleeves and some glasses, it's like, sir, how did you transform from like the average man at a gas station or just some fucking weeb off of Reddit into like this sexy, sophisticated man? You look like you eat like fucking pesto pasta and you brew your own basil. You look like you're a responsible man. Like you look like a sexy professor. And it gets hot. I remember with that guy Morgan I dated, terrible person, but we know that. He was hot as fuck. And boy oh boy was he a terrible fucking person. Oh, he was so narcissistic. He'd be the type of guy to piss me off and then be like, you can't be mad at me, I'm so pretty. You can't be mad at me, I'm so cute. Look at my eyes, look at my nice doe eyes. And I'd tell him, you need to stop saying that to me. I need to be the, like, nigga, you're just pissing me off more. Cause it's like, you should, like, if you really think you're attractive, then do the shit that pisses me off and let me just be the one to say you're attractive and forgive you. You can't just be like, you should forgive me because I'm attractive. Look at my big brown doe eyes and my rosy lips. Like, and he would bat his eyes. It's like, you're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man. Stop that. Punk ass bitch. Oh, but at some point our relationship somehow started to get good. And I remember that was also around the point where he was like, I'm gonna wear my glasses around Tamia. And he put them on around me, and I, like, I remember one night I was at his house, we were watching this movie. He had this really tight fitting fucking button up shirt that showed off the strength in his muscles, and these nice slacks that were form fitting, not overly tight, but still it's like, oh, he's got thick thighs and a nice ass, and his, ooh, okay. And his silhouette was popping. He looked like a sexy Clark Kent. Fucking ooh. And his glasses, those sexy little siren frames he had on, office siren shit. Oh my god. You should have seen the way we fucked. Like, it felt like some sort of weird taboo scene where it's like, I'm a college student who's about to fuck the shit out of her professor in the middle of a movie theater. Like, that was playing on in my mind whole time. It's like, no, I'm just at this nigga's house. I've had sex with that man a million times over, but that was some of the best sex we had, was when he wore fucking glasses. Oh, he looked amazing. I'm just saying. Now, to also prove sometimes that sometimes the glasses actually can be better, I dated this guy. His name was Alex. He's a lame ass bitch. Fuck him. But I will say this. I remember the very night Alex gave me the ick, he did a lot of things to give me the ick. Like, he started to strip every single time I looked away from him that evening, as if I wouldn't notice. Like, he would unbutton a button on his shirt and lower his pants by like a solid like half inch or inch or so. And I eventually noticed when he just went from like his shirt being buttoned from here to all the way past his navel, and he had his bright pink puffy nipples and his hairy chest out, and his fucking saggy ass boxer, no, they were briefs, that's even worse, his saggy ass briefs and just like were exposed, like, and his pants were like hella far, like damn near half a foot down his leg. And he was like, he was a scrawny ass dude, and he was trying to make himself look like he was like buff and breathing hard, but I could tell he was just really flexing his spine to try to look big. And he tried to do this weird deep like Bane voice, because, sorry, I'm baffled, because he thought it would be attractive to me. He did a million things that were bad, but what really sold me, I remember I still thought to myself, maybe I could make this work. But he took off his glasses. And that sealed the deal permanently. I was like, has his cheekbones always been this bony? His eyes suddenly don't look like nice, sexy, snake-shaped, like big, round, romantic eyes that are warm like a cup of espresso or mocha. Now they just look weird and beady. Were his lips always that thin? He had labia lips and pointy cheekbones, and not the cool cunt kind, like not even the liposuction kind, like the full-on gaunt and horrific looking. Like, I like my niggas to be pale and a little bit nutritionally deficient, but not that much. And then it's like, and in his nose, and it's like, in his jawline didn't look so good. It's like the glasses really did act as if, like, it's just the male equivalent of having on a beauty filter. He took that shit off, and I realized how big his forehead was and how weirdly gaunt and bony his features were, and he looked weird. Like, I don't know, like if someone tried to put, like, the Crypt Keeper in, like, humanesque makeup or whatever. It was so bad. Yeah, that made the attraction with him die so fast. I didn't. Just no. So yeah, if you're ever like, I want to get bitches, there's several things I can recommend you. Get a nose ring, not a septum. They'll think you're bisexual. Get one of those side nose rings. You're gonna look rugged, cool, and edgy, and you'll fulfill the fantasy women have of dating a rock star or a bad boy. Or get some very sexy thin frame glasses and put them on your face. Suddenly, every girl's gonna be thinking, oh my god, he's like a sexy professor smart guy type. Like, he was already hot, but now I'm picturing like having a family of five with him. He looks like he pays a mortgage. He looks like he would give me like a family of five and like feed me vegetables and like has a collection of artisanal wines in his fucking wine cellar. That looks like the type of man who would never commit tax fraud, and that's sexy and women want that. So I'm just saying, you know what to do. Put on some fucking glasses, men. Amen. Peace out.